Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? My name is Amy Williams, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you so much for joining me today, March 3rd, 2023. Now, if you watch my videos consistently, thank you. But I did get a little messed up the last couple of weeks. So, I had said in one of them that I was my husband was at a church retreat, so I videoed two, and I was sure I had it right, even though I checked many times. I had them wrong. So I put the one I planned on February 18th on that day, and then on the one I planned for the 25th, I put the 18th. So I'm sorry that they were flip-flopped like that, so I did get the dates wrong. Today I'm right. It is March 3rd, 2024. Celebration is over, and hopefully you got some great things from that. I actually just yesterday got the last of my celebration, my second order, maybe third order of celebration, and so that was exciting. Now it is March. So our mini catalog goes through the end of May, all right? No, the end of April. In May, our new annual catalog comes out. So I would say probably end of March, middle to end of March. What they're going to do is they're going to put out the list of things that are retiring. Those are going to be things that are retiring from the annual catalog and that are retiring from the mini catalog. So as soon as that list hits, things will run out. So if there are things in there, especially designer series paper, that you love and you're like, I really want another one of those, go ahead and order them now, because then it's here, or hopefully it's here. So that's just a thing. If you have a demonstrator, order from her. But if you don't, I would be honored to be that demonstrator. And you can find my information down below. You can reach out to me with questions, anything you need. I'm here for you. And I would just love to be your demonstrator. So starting in March today, or I think tomorrow, there are new online exclusives. They're doing that as a kind of every couple months, they are adding more things into the online exclusives. And I'm going to be honest, this one I think is really good. I bought a lot of them. And I don't always do that because I'm like, well, what if they run out? What if they don't keep them? But I don't care because these are so super cute. And it's, I'm going to live vicariously. The one that they have is a coffee one. It's Latte Love. This is, oh my gosh, y'all, this is it. And I'm not going to lie. It is so stinking cute, and I gave up coffee for Lent, so I'm not drinking coffee right now, so I'm going to use it in a stamp. That's how I'm going to drink my coffee. So let me flip the camera and show you what we're going to do today. All right, here we go. Okay, so here's this. All right, and then here is the card we're going to do. We're actually going to do it in different colors because I don't like to ever do the same thing twice. We're going to do it in these two colors, Flirty Flamingo and Daffodil Delight. This is the other one I did. And I loved it because I used this designer series paper. I thought it was really cute. But then when I looked at it from afar, I was like, well, it kind of looks like animal print. So it didn't quite do exactly what I wanted it to do. So I decided to go with a more white on white tone. And I'm using this Postal stamp die set, and I'm going to show you that right now. Perennial Postal, and this is in the mini catalog. So if this is one you like, it could retire. We don't have the retiring list. If it does retire, it could get sold out. So I really think this is a cute set. So I used that as two of the backgrounds. I did a double layer. I really like white on white. And I see people's cards and I look at the white and I think that's so gorgeous. And I don't feel like I pull it off very well. I hope I pulled this off, but I just sometimes think I don't do a very good job of it. Because I loved it. I love it on other people's cards. And then I look at mine and go, eh. But hopefully you like this. I think I'm going to pop this one up next time. When on this card, I'm going to pop that up. I think I'm going to like that. Okay. So let's get started first. Okay, so for these squares, all right, I am using, hold on, had it over here. I am using Stylish Shapes, and there's something, okay. So here is Stylish Shapes. This is in the annual catalog. If they retire this, I will cry. This is such a great standard set. And if you look at it, now I cut out from my catalog and put it on there because it's easier for me to find. I haven't done that with my new ones, but so this is it. It's got lots of circles and squares. And they've got this little stitching detail, which I love. And then these banner ones, I have used these a ton as well. So I think this is a very good basic die cut that can be used for many things, unless you rip that. Okay, so, and then for the cups, okay, we've got the Lot of Love. We're going to use this one. And we're going to use this little guy, okay? And we're going to use these dies, which are super cute, okay? Look at that. It's got like a percolator and a coffee pot. I just think this is so cute. And then here's the die cut too, and that. So there is that. All right. So let's start stamping, okay? Now, I'm just going to use, for these, I'm just using a scrap paper of basic white. Regular basic white. And since I'm going to be using alcohol markers, I am going to use Memento. I don't know why I want to call it Momentum. For the thingies. Okay, so you're just going to stamp that. Okay, and I'm going to do it twice because I've got two. Boom. Just like that. Okay. Now for the inside, I want it to be coffee, so I'm going to use Early Espresso. All right. Oh, and there is something I want to tell you. When I did this, this is designer series paper. This all is going to be covered up. So I felt like it ridiculous to do that. So I took those Stylish Shapes and I put them here and here. I put them on in the middle of this and cut it out. So then I have these and I can use those for a different card. So just a little tip. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one. And I feel like, I think, if I got it right, this little pointier side is over here. I think. At least that worked for me, okay? So I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to do that. Okay, and so then it looks like it's got coffee in there. How cute is that? Okay, sorry. I just thought that was neat. I was like, oh, so cute. And you don't have to think about it. Now, what I did was I actually went and cut them out. So I have some cut out. Oh my goodness, y'all are gonna die because of the glare. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Let me get a piece of Let me get a piece of paper for you because I forgot. You know, I love my glass mat. Okay, I love my glass mat and I use it all the time. But let's do that. And so hopefully I'll put that right there. So then that, well, okay, Claire's kind of there. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. There we go. Now you're not seeing as much glare, right? Okay, hopefully. All right, so I went ahead and cut these out for you because that's kind of boring. So I've got these two. And so I'm going to get my Daffodil Delight alcohol markers and my Flirty Flamingo alcohol markers, and I'm going to color. Okay, so I'm going to start by using the light Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to color this whole little guy, okay? And I'm going to be honest, normally I would color and then cut it out. But again, I didn't think you wanted to watch me cut that out. I always use a piece of Post-it note tape to get the thing in place. Okay, all right. So I'm just going to kind of go down like that. Okay, so I've got that. That's the light Daffodil Delight. Now I'm going to use the darker Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to follow all of these little lines, okay? I'm just going to kind of go with the lines. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of go there. I'm going to go down each one of these. Okay. Earlier when I did one, I did the dark first over all of it. But it's okay, I made it work. You can always make it work, right? There's no mistakes in stamping. So I've got that. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do that a little bit more. All right, but that's a little harsh, right? Like if you see that, it's a little harsh. I don't want those lines there. So I'm gonna take my light over top of it, and I'm gonna use the brush side this time, and I'm just gonna kind of blend those in. Okay. Okay. So then to me, that just kind of gives it a little feathering. Okay. And I'm going to set that aside, and then it continues to blend. So there that is after I've blended it. Okay. Now let's do Flirty Flamingo. And again, that will continue to blend. Okay. So here's Flirty Flamingo. Now I will admit these markers can, you know, get used up because markers can, right? And I have this fear of my Flirty Flamingo drying out. Okay. So apparently the fear is real because I don't always like go to my cabinet and check to see what I need when I'm ordering, because sometimes I'm ordering downstairs or, you know, not in my craft room. And I have bought this about 3 times. So I think I have about 2 or 3 extra sets of Flirty Flamingo and 2 or 3 extra sets of Pool Party because, well, those are my favorites. All right, so here's just plain, right? Just plain. Now let's add the detail of the darker Flirty Flamingo. And I'll be honest, every time I do the light especially, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's not Flirty Flamingo. That is too bright. It's not. It totally calms down. So I get worried every time. Like, no, that's like fluorescent. No, Amy, it's not fluorescent. I'm gonna try to feather this one a little bit. I don't think that mattered. Okay, let's do this. Just trying not to get it into the coffee. We don't want color in our coffee. All right, so there is that. You can see that it's a little harsh. So then I'm gonna take my blender pen, or my light again, and I'm just gonna kind of feather it down. You can use either side. This is the side I opened. That really is all there is. It's just the side I opened. Because, you know, I don't want to think too much. Okay. And that's that. Okay, and you see how I don't know if you can see, it almost looks fluorescent. And so there it is, maybe, blended. Okay, and again, it will continue to blend. If you look at this one, you can see that it's kind of continued to blend. So, all right, so now I have my cute little cups, okay? So I've got them. I'm gonna set those right here for my inspiration. Okay, now I've got some of the Post-its. So what I did was I've already cut them. This is the largest of the postal stamp, and this is the next smallest. So I have a couple of them done because you never know. All right, so I've got that. Now what I did with the stylish shapes is I cut these out like this, okay? I did the last one I had, I did several, like you can see I did several different colors, but I felt like sometimes those colors just started to come off. So I'm gonna use one on each. So I'm just gonna position this like this, and I'm gonna take my Post-it note tape, and I'm gonna Post-it note that down because I don't want it to move, okay? So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to get my Daffodil Delight stamp pad and my Daffodil Delight blending brush, and I'm going to do this. Now, I'm always going to go off of it, and I don't really want to go off of there. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to use this and kind of rub it off because, all right, so I'm going to put this here, and I'm going, see, what I should have done is I should have Post-it noted this down. All right, so we're gonna, now, let's, I think I'm right. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay. We're gonna Post-it note this down because Amy's an idiot. Why I didn't do that in the first place, I don't know. Maybe that's why I did extra things. Okay. All right, so just gonna do that. And I'm not going to, I don't want it dark. I want to keep it light, okay? So I've got that one done. Now I'm gonna do Flirty Flamingo here. Okay, I'm gonna let them overlap a bit. Let's Post-it note that down because I'm me. We know I mess up a lot. No mistakes in stamping, no mistakes. All right, so I've got that. I'm just gonna kind of brush that off a little bit. Now you do want to make sure on this that you don't get crazy and go off of it because then you're going to have a line here. And I know that from experience. Okay. And if you want to make this bigger, you can. This was just the scrap piece that I had lying around. And if you know me, you know I use scrap pieces all the time. Okay. So here is my cute little colors. And again, I wanted them subtle. I didn't want this to be like a in your face kind of card. So I just made it subtle. Okay. And I'm gonna do like that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I wanted texture. I love texture. I think texture is very important. So I'm gonna walk around the craft room to find that I put it right here. I'm going to use this time-worn type. I don't know why the typing and the postage in my brain went together, but they did. And so I wanted just a nice subtle texture, and I love the texture of this. So I'm going to take my embossing. I'm going to grab my cut and emboss. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. And let me do like that. Okay. Now I have got plate 1. Again, I'm going to go a little, let me do this even better. Okay, and now you can really see my mess, but you know what? Welcome to my jungle. Okay. I've got this. I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to try to get it straight. I want my fold to go in first. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to run it through. And then move that away. Go back to where it doesn't look terrible all around, because I hate for y'all to see my mess. Oh, I hate that. It's going to drive me insane. Okay, so then when you take it off, it looks like this. And actually, I think I wanted the yellow on top. Isn't that pretty? I just love the texture. I think a card with texture just makes it all that more beautiful and necessary, okay? So what I'm going to get, because I think I forgot to get one, I need a card base, okay? When I make a white card base, I always use basic white thick, just because it's thicker. I like that. It works better for me. And so I'm going to cut mine real quick, because I'll forget it. All right. Okay. And let's see. Guess what's missing? That is missing. Oh, I thought it was going to be on the bottom of my cut and emboss. Yes, it was. It was on the bottom of my cut and emboss. So there you go. Surprise, it's there. Okay. Again, basic white thick always for this. All right, so I'm going to do this. And I don't know if I talked to y'all about this, okay? You can score it if you want, but I never remember to do that. And one of the things I probably don't teach is how to make sure your corners line up. And I do teach this in my stamp club, but I don't know that I talk about it on here. So when I do, I take my two and I butt them up against my fingernails like this, okay? And so I see that they're, so I'm gonna put my fingers here and here. I'm gonna start here, I'm gonna go out, up, and down. And that keeps my corners together, and that keeps my, I go out and up and down. That works for me. It's what works for me to do that. Now then you do want to take your bone folder and go over with your bone folder, okay? But to me, that keeps my corners straight and together, okay? Now, I did say that I wanted this to be popped up. There's something on that, okay? I want that popped up, and I definitely want that popped up. Oh, another thing, these things that you cut out, you have beautiful squares. Okay, do not throw these away. Put this in your for later pile and use them later. Yes, I used a piece of scrap paper to make these, and yes, this has a little bit, but you know what? What if I'm layering and that's the bottom layer? That can be covered up, okay? So just know. So, okay, here's the example. This on here covered that up. See? So you can't really see it. You can see it a bit, not enough to matter, but there you go. So you've got those ready to go. And I can put this one, I was gonna do a bigger square, so I've got a bigger square. Look, I am halfway to having a card right there, okay? Halfway to having a card right there. Actually, we might make this card real quick. We might make it because I have two more of these. We'll see. We might do a bonus card today. Let's just see. All right, let's put this one together and let's do one at a time, okay? Don't get crazy, Amy. Don't get crazy. All right. I'm gonna dimensional everything today. Okay, it's just gonna be a dimensional party. Okay. All right, so that is gonna go right here, right on there. Now I've got my time worn type one, and I'm gonna dimensional that 100%, but we're not gonna do it yet. Now, I always tell you to save your scraps. When you do a mat of a white and you're doing it that, you've got this, okay? Yep, got a little bit of junk on there. Does that matter? Not for this, because I've got this. I save these. Another new stamp set is this Sweetly Scripted. And I don't know if you've been around Stampin' Up! For any length of time, you know that we have had this. We've had these long ones, these squirrely ones before, and I love them. So I'm doing A Million Thanks. And I'm going to do it in early espresso to kind of bring that out. So I'm going to do that. Okay. I've got this. These are longer than what I need. Okay. They're longer than what I need, but that's okay. So this fits on here. It's upside down. I know that. Doesn't matter. Right there. If I don't like that, if I'm like, oh, I don't really like that, it's a little on the top, guess what? There's two sides to this, and I am going to turn it the right way because for me, my little tiny brain needs to see that. All right. Going to go down and up. There you go. This is the perfect size for this. So scrap. I didn't have to cut anything. I didn't have to do anything. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to cut a little do me here, a do me here. A Million Thanks. You see that? Okay, if I want to make it a little smaller, because I do, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. Now, in the online exclusive is this really cute yarn that goes with this set. So I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger, okay? And I'm going to take my glue, my Stampin' Seal Plus. Hold on. Now that I've done this 2 sides, I got to make sure. This is the side I like best. So I'm going to do that. Oh, got my finger on there. Sorry. Doesn't matter. All right. So I'm going to go right across here. Now, if you see, you can see that I have a little bit of adhesive that's over. So I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to go like that. Okay. That's just going to get rid of it. Okay. And then I'm going to put this on here with just a little bit of a, you know, bottom to it. Just a little bit of a, you know, a little extra. And then I've got this. I'm going to trim that off right here. So then it just continues, right? Now I'm going to use adhesive dots on this and one, because that's what I like. Now I don't have this adhered down. I don't like to do that until the end. And it looks like what I did was put it mainly on the wrong side. So that's okay, because I'm going to use these and I'm going to put it over both so that it gets both of them on there. You see that? Let's see. Ta-da. See? Because I think I put the tape on the wrong side. I did. I mean, I did. It's me. It's all good. So I'm going to take this, get these off, and put that across here like that, kind of in the middle. All right. And I'm not putting it down because I just don't like to put things down until the very end. So I'm going to do this. Now I've got these little guys and I'm going to put them here. I think, you know, we'll see. Always do things a little different. Seems like every time. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Okay. Make sure I'm in the camera. All right, so I can do this 2 ways. I can do it like I did before, and I have my pink with the pink and my yellow with the yellow. Or I could switch them. I could kind of do that. And maybe they stand out more when I do it like that. Let's do that. Why not? Because, you know, I don't like every card to be exactly the same. I just don't. It's not my thing, all right? So I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put this one. I'm not going to cover. I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to put it. Yeah. I just think. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it on this side. So then I've got this side heavier and this side like this. I like that actually. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to pop dot this a little bit. Kind of went off of there. It's okay. It's still on there. It's all good. I think I've used almost a whole page of pop dots today. And I know they're called dimensionals, but I call them pop dots. All right. They are called dimensionals. And if you do look at them in the catalog, they don't say pop dots, they say dimensionals. All right, so I'm going to put this right here in the middle. So I've got my 2 little postage stamps like that. Oh, so cute. Okay, so I like this. All right, now I want a little bit of bling because I do like a little bit of bling. And I have just a few of these left. But I don't want silver because it's not what I want. I want them colored. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to color it pink. And I'm going to color this one pink. And I'm going to color another one pink. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight and get myself a large yellow. And then a couple more. Okay, So let me take my take your pick tool, which also needs cleaned. Everything in my craft room needs cleaned. And I feel like I've been on a, oh my goodness, I got to get this cleaned kick lately because it's just a mess. I just feel like it's a mess lately. So I'm going to do a pink and a yellow here. I'm going to do a pink here. I'm going to do a yellow here. And I never like to have odds, evens. So I'm going to do a million thanks. And to me, if I put this here, it kind of separates that a million. You know what I mean? So here's my card. I hope you like it. I'm going to be honest, I really kind of want to make something with these. So you know what? I probably will, but I'm not going to do it on this video because I don't have it planned and I cannot, I can't go unplanned. I can't do that. It's too much for my tiny little brain. So here you go. I hope you like this. Here's my original. Again, we've got 2 different color schemes. Here's my original that I felt like, it's cute. I do like it. I will use it. But let's put them all in there. Let's put them all in the frame. There you go. All right. I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful week. It's going to be gorgeous here in Texas. I have 1 more week of school and then I have spring break. And if you think I'm not excited about that, you are wrong. All right. Have a beautiful week. Thank you so much for watching. And please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.